everybody! It's so nice to see you. It feels like it's been so long, even though it's only been since last week that I've been on my own channel. And it's so nice to see you. I see we have Tea, I see we have Cream Puff, and I see we have Forest. Absolutely a delight to see you all. I've been having an interesting day. By the way, I would like to apologize if you can hear yard work in the background.
Why to subscription?
I was just about to announce that that was added, but, I mean, granted, you already probably knew, Atlas, but I have added a text-to-speech function. I've added a text-to-speech function, so if you do a sub, or if you do bits, now your message that you include with it will be read out loud in a very high-pitched voice because I thought it was funny to do so. I'm so sorry about the coughing. That may be happening a bit here and there since I've been talking quite a bit today. But, hello Twigs, hello Atlas, hello Cell, hello Blasty. It's so nice to see you all as well. It's been a wild day today. So I had my orientation this morning for my new job. And outside of my training weeks, outside of the weeks that I'm training, it's not going to interfere with streaming whatsoever because I can just set it on different days than days that I stream, except for Sundays. I'm planning on working most of Sunday, which means that the start time of the Devil is going to be probably a little bit later once I fully kick into gear. But that doesn't mean a whole lot since we've been starting around 6:30 anyway. So that's that. Oh, what's the new job about? If you can, / wants to tell, of course. So in theory, I can say what it is. However, I'm not sure if I should. Mostly because it's very, very, very specific. And if I were to talk about the details, it would probably be pretty easy to track down what it is, and that's like a risk. That's always a risk, yeah. But what I can say is that the flexible scheduling is very similar to DoorDash in terms of I can pick when I'm working. However, it is more like set appointments for things, and it is a sales job. So those are the things that I'm mostly willing to talk about, is I am doing sales with flexible scheduling. Oh boy. Unfortunately, the product is so specific that you can hunt that down easily. So, just for my own safety, because my technical general area is public knowledge, the DFW area. Just for my own safety, I'm keeping it to just that information for here. Sounds like voice acting with extra steps. I mean, kind of, yeah. And the extra step would be I am in person in front of people.
The best way to inaugurate a new feature is a stress test. In Wahoo.
Unfortunately, the AU doesn't come out quite as well as what is that? Moonbase Alpha? Yeah, the Moonbase Alpha video. I've always sort of wanted to try playing that at some point. But the thing about Moonbase Alpha is I feel like the only thing that's really fun and funny about it is the text-to-speech function. Mario going, hey, wahoo! Mario, except Mario is a New Yorker than just plain Italian. Okay, so the Chinese earthquake works, so the AU kind of works, but it can't read punctuation. It cannot. So, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point's not going to show up either. But this is actually the built-in Twitch text-to-speech. I was looking into ways that I could make text-to-speech work, so I'm really delighted that there was one that was simple enough for my dumb little bad-at-tech brain to wrap my head around. I didn't actually have to ask for help this time to implement a function like I always have to. That was nice! That was nice to me! Also, thank you so much for the bits, Atlas. That's very sweet of you. Sorry. I don't want you to have to hear me coughing all of the time. It's been rough on my allergies and asthma lately. But hopefully I can do something a little bit about that soon to clear that up. I'm already taking my medication. I've been taking allergy meds and all that daily, but you know, it's gonna probably take until after spring is over for me to really clear up again. I'm doing as much as I can. Spring allergies, yeah, it's the pollen everywhere. Pollen everywhere! But as an official NASA game, it's cool. Shame the sequel got canceled. There was gonna be a sequel? What the heck? Thank you so much for the follow! Is that Josic? Welcome to the Catalites! I hope you enjoy your stay. Please correct me on the pronunciation of your name if I got anything wrong. Oh boy. But yeah, I've been excited. I've been having a good time. I'm happy that I have a job. I'm happy that I have a job that still lets me stream and voice act. Because that was like my primary need, is I needed to have the flexibility. The flexibility to continue doing the things that I love so much more. Yeah, they announced a sequel which I think was going to have parts on Mars. Ooh, but they never funded for it. NASA needs to be funded so much more than it is. Well, so the Artemis missions really happened in spite of the funding problems, not because of it, because the current administration has also cut even more funding from NASA. And it's crazy. It's crazy because this was such a huge deal. As I've mentioned before, it's been like 50 years since we've had a manned moon mission like this. It's nice, as I've seen some people posting about online. It was really, really nice to see a huge history-making event that was good for once. Because my god, it feels like we're living through interesting times, but only in the bad sense. Oh boy. The Artemis 2 mission is a miracle, to be honest. It really is. I'm so glad. I watched, because I wasn't streaming at the time, or wasn't busy at the time, I did watch the Splashdown live. NASA actually has a Twitch channel. Oh, let me pull that up real quick. Maybe I can do like a quick shout out to direct you to them. But they do have like an official Twitch channel, and that's where I watched that. So when I stream the Artemis 3 launch, it's probably gonna be a watch along where I have like the audio list version of the launch going on in a corner, and then me talking about it as we go. Oh, I'm so excited about that. NASA. Yep, okay. Ah, right, they don't have anything fancy on their channel name, so it's just shout out to NASA. There you go. Go give it a look. I highly recommend if you get the chance. They stream a lot of their big, popular, important launches and stuff like that, so very cool. Oh, I don't really mind the pronunciation of my name. A lot of countries have a different way of saying J. That's right, because it does like Y, so Yozik would make sense as well. Or Josie, maybe? Can't wait until the next administration when we give NASA enough funding to have a VTuber mascot. NASA, hire me. God, I would love that. And it's truly, yeah. Love shouting out such indie channels like NASA. It's so kind of you! Oh yeah, totally indie. Nobody's ever heard of them before. You'd be surprised. Okay. So, that's the majority. Oh, right. How about this? Would this maybe be interesting? I have been starting to get some of my... I mentioned that I commissioned some artwork for my upcoming merch, since I am going to be having a merch drop with a merch company that I am now partnered with, which is Cat Dragons, by the way. Is the dragons spelled with a Z at the end. But obviously my line isn't up yet, since I've been waiting on my art assets. And then once I have my art assets, it'll be about a month. A month after my assets are in, that I will have merch drop. Yo, the Chula merch commences. But I have the first thing in. I actually have the first piece of art has been given to me. Did I forget to save it? I forgot to save it onto my computer. No, it's gotta be here. Give me a second. I just gotta do some hunting. I forgot that I was gonna talk about this. I'm not gonna show you the whole thing yet. But I am gonna give you a little sneak preview because I am excited about it. And it's absolutely adorable. And I can also shout out the artist. Here we go. Let's do that. And let me resize this so you can only see a section. Let's go. How about this? You can see a little section of it here. And ba-ba! Boop. Look at that! There's a kitty! There's the kitty! This is gonna be my keychain art, by the way. I have a version that has a transparent background, so it'll be put into keychain form. So I'm pretty excited. It's also going to be the pins. So they have little acrylic pins as a merch option. Also, what's fun is that this company has announced that they're going to be doing the ability to do plushie petitions, which you need 100 sign-ons minimum in order to get yourself a plushie. And I don't quite think that I'm there yet. But at some point in the future, I may have a plushie petition up, so we'll see how that goes. I'm excited about it. It'll be great. All right, video game. Thank you all for your patience, and I appreciate chatting with you and hanging out. So here we go. Little Witch in the Woods. So it's been a hot minute since we've played, since my schedule got full, and I didn't have a whole lot of time for as many games as I had been doing. So as a little bit of a reminder, where we left off, we just unlocked and gotten rid of the prickly vines on the right side of the village, and I was planning on rebuilding the library first. Kiss Meeks! Yeah, you know what? I'll go fetch her. Here, hang on. Right before we start. This is a good time. Did the feds raid the town yet? Not yet. Such a wonderful baby. She's here. I love her so much. Sweetie pie. She has been gently set back onto the ground. I love her. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And here we are. From sadness to whimsy. Can't wait for the Chula 1-to-1 scale plushie. It will be 20 centimeters tall. Please, that's joy. That's joy. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. But yes, we were gonna build the library first. So I've been looking forward to that. I think where we were at, I needed to gather the new materials for it. I believe. Wahoo coin merch. I really need a 1d2. We don't have that as an option at the moment. Since this is specifically a merch company that works with smaller VTubers like myself. So the things that would require more molds and stuff like that tend to be left to other kinds of merch companies. However, I do think it would be a lot of fun to partner with a dice company eventually. Let's wait for house to be rebuilt. Let me check my resources here because that'll be a good reminder of my tasks that I need to do now. Oh, I've already delivered the materials for that, so I'm just waiting for it to be rebuilt. That might be today, it might be tomorrow. Smaller VTubers, you say? Indeed! All of the stuff that Cat Dragons does, it's made to order. Meaning they don't order in bulk, and instead they make things specifically to be shipped to you one at a time. That does mean that the prices are a little bit higher than a regular merch company would do. So they've got like keychains for I think 14 bucks USD. So it is on the pricier side compared to a company like HoloLive, which prints out like hundreds of keychains and then sells them for $6. But that's generally how they're able to work with smaller VTubers. You can make a DIY Wahoo coin at home. Catalites, if you're willing to commit a federal crime! Deface federal currency! You know what? I was about to say, send me a picture if you do that, but then I changed my mind. Don't put evidence of a federal crime on the internet. Oh my gosh. How about you use one of those, like, plastic coins you can find in board games sometimes? That would be less illegal. For illegal reasons, this is a joke. Okay, what are we up to? I guess if the library isn't built yet, we can go about doing things like some local townspeople goals. Since I don't think we have anything that's a main story quest right now, with the exception of building the houses. So, oh, so cute. Hi, Rubrum. There's a very, very cool hero living here. What do you have any personal stories? No. Nothing new, nothing new. The feds are already after Chula, I mean Ellie. I'm so curious. We've gotten like so little of what's going on with Kent's stuff. Okay, no quests at the moment. Oh my goodness, Kitty, hi! Hi, my little friend, you like me? Look at that, oh. I love Gigi. Cat's affection reaches level 2, I got an achievement for that. Oh. Okay, so the errands are the ones that aren't important. I think special requests and story ones are the ones that are. So let's go with this. Man of mystery and possible stabbiness. Like I said before, if he stabbed me, I would thank him. That's life. Sometimes you see a cute boy. Good morning. Speak. I have a quest from you. Roy, I heard that you got an order from Hylion, so I'm here to help you. What? Oh, you saw the poster? Where is wife? I'd have to ring the bell to get her to come by. Diane. Hello, cute woke boy. Do you mean wolf boy? Yes, I need some help, so I put up a poster. So, just tell me about the situation. All right. The Countess, a patron of mine, placed a special order for her daughter's engagement ceremony. The Countess? Engagement ceremony? Special order? Ellie, aren't you a bit too excited? How can I stay calm when you mention 3 catchy keywords in one single sentence? Ellie, I know what you're curious about. I'll tell you about it later. You will? It's a promise then. I won't forget it. Now I'll tell you about the request. I hope you could gather some flowers for me. I got most of the flowers and materials and can get to work, but... But what? This elegant flower basket needs one more material, which will be the jewel in the crown. Namely, bird flower. I probably need 3 of them. I think I have 3 not on hand, but I'll have to go back to the house and grab them. Is bird flower the flower growing on top of sprout birds? Yes, considering the size of this flower basket I'm making, 3 of them should suffice. It's a special collected item, so I think I should leave it to a professional. Leave it to me, Roy! get them for you right away. Oh, Roy reminding me to do my ZZZ dailies. Hello, Lycone! Thank you. Until you return, I'll be handling my unfinished work. That's all to do there. Let's check out if there's any progress on the library next door. Oh, yep, here it is. Still being built, I see. Yes, Miss Kitty. What do you have to say, little girl? Meeks is over here yelling. I don't know if you can hear her. Oh, she probably wants a treat. Let me get that for her. Come on, baby. Come on, sweetie. Hi, Meeks, hi. Oh, sweetie girl. Ellie, I know what you're curious about. Girls. True. Kiss Meeks, can do. Come here. Come here, little girl. Come here. Oh, she wants out. Hold on. I'll fetch her. Oh. She gets one little kiss before she's let back out. Sweet girl. I love her so much. Yeah? Oh. Sometimes she's down to hang out here and nap for hours, but then other times she just absolutely wants out. She wants out. She wants the door to not be closed. But I can't, like, let the noise leak out into the rest of the house. Other people live here. As neat as ZZZ is for always having new characters, they sure leave the old ones to collect dust. Miss Piper and Sokaku. That's fair. I do like... Piper grew on me. I have not been keeping up with the story since I've been, still vaguely hoping that I can get a computer good enough for me to properly stream it. But Piper really grew on me. I didn't really care for her much at first. Yeah. Hello, Kyla. Hello, Apprentice Witch. I'm listening. Anything new to tell me? No. Chat. Oh, we have things we can talk about. All right, chat. Do you want to talk about the fountain, the green forest, or fishing? I'm leaving the voting up to you. Chula Meeks VTuber collab win. I don't know. She's kind of a diva. She, prefers to hog all of the attention, so I don't know if she'd want to share with me. Oh, gosh. Wouldn't that be nice, though? I had considered, if she was the kind of cat that would actually stay in one place, I had considered getting, a Meeks cam or something. But she's so, antsy and loves to move around all of the time. It's the little meteor cat in her, the asteroid in her. She likes to move. She's constantly in motion, thanks to the forces of gravity. I'm a little biased, green forest, true. So I see we've got, okay, so we have 2 votes for fountain, 1 for fish, and 1 for forest. I'll leave it open for just a little bit. Doesn't like the paparazzi. Oh, she could outrun paparazzi any day. Okay, there we go. My lungs are clearer. Feels good. Okay, so it seems like fountain is our winner. On fine days, villagers used to party at the fountain. Time would fly when we chatted over tasty wine and dishes. Oh, how about we throw another party and invite everyone? Aww. And that's probably it since I don't have any Kyla quests at the moment. Unless I missed something. What are my... There's this one that's gonna take me forever and I don't really need anyway. And then just the flowers one. Yep. I guess I could do some of this, maybe? Complete the encyclopedia research tasks for which one? It doesn't tell me which one! For specific creatures. Does it mean like all of them, I guess? Maybe? Maybe. Yes, yes. Oh, wait a minute. So that was a different... This was a different one. Oh, I need it, right! I need to get more friendship. That's what that is. Okay. Ooh, kitty! Hello! That's not what I meant to do, but that's fine. Kitty cat! Have I drawn you before? No. I'm willing to bet that the rare cats, I specifically have to get through putting fish down. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get those without a specific kind of fish. I renamed my PC to Plumeria's Heated Bed. Yeah. So I have a ROG laptop, ROG, like Republic of Gamers laptop. So I named my laptop. This is gonna be really cringe. I want to apologize in advance. I named it Party Roggers. Be kind to me. The village chief has controlled the sharing of information in the village for generation -2! Did you get it in 2012? No! I got it in 2024! That's the most ridiculous part! All right, I have some leftover ingredients at home. Aw, thank you. Let's share them. Quests. Oh, who was I supposed to deliver that to, then? Oh, it's been so long that I don't remember. It's the... Nope, it's fine. I was once again mistaken. Sometimes you just don't play a game for long enough that you forget what you were doing. I'm glad that they have a journal for exactly that purpose. This is a long game. The only real acceptable response to that name is Lamfow. True. The comedy police are writing you for a ticket. Are you excited for the new Tomodachi, Chula? I was planning on playing it on my own a little bit. Because I want to make, like, an island of a bunch of my OCs, me and my friends' OCs. And I'm like, that's not going to make for the best stream. Because, I doubt people are going to be all that interested in the bazillions of OCs I have. Do you whisper who's my little ROG champ? No, but I should. That's so smart. I feel like I'm sleeping on the possibility of that joke. God, I wish I had more OCs. Yeah, I love having them. They're so much fun, especially using them with friends specifically. I like making my characters interact with my friends' characters. Put them all on the Danganronpa Island? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm planning on doing. Too bad Tomodachi Life doesn't let your bees die. Imagine if you could do... Imagine the potential of a Danganronpa life sim where you put in your own character. Oh my god. I think that might just be like the Hunger Games simulator thing that you can do online. Chula would enjoy me murder! I sure would. The laptop will turn into one of those monopiece. Oop! Reminder on the, yeah, I'm gonna deny that one. Reminder to try to keep chat safe for work if you can here. I get the joke you were going for, though. fine. No worries at all. All right. Bitch, take my flowers. So how everyone played The Sims, Lamo? Ooh, I have a story for you. The first time I played Roller Coaster Tycoon, when I was like a child, I had the most unreasonable amount of empathy as a kid. Like, it was kind of unrealistic. I've talked about this before, but I couldn't watch like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I couldn't watch That's So Raven because they stressed me out too bad. Because they're gonna get in trouble. They're gonna get in trouble. You know what I mean? The first time I played Roller Coaster Tycoon, I was curious. It was like morbid curiosity. What would happen when I took one of one of the park guests and put them in the water? They drowned. And I felt so sick to my stomach. I felt so sick to my stomach, I never opened the game again. Not once. Man. I mean, it wouldn't bother me as an adult because, like, I understand those are not real people. It doesn't really matter. But, like, child me was so upset. Child me was, like, inconsolable. Roller Coaster Tycoon, but you get into trouble for OSHA violations. You actually do. The whole part of the conceit of the game is that you get, like, awards for having a really safe park. You get more customers and more business if your park is safe. So it's more like you get less money. You get less money for OSHA violations. I want to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride. So even as an adult, I can't watch disaster movies or zombie films. They make me sad. I relate. That one I can't do. That one I cannot do.
Roy, I've brought to you all 3 bird flowers.
Ellie, great timing. Again, thank you for your help.
How's dear work going? It must be a deluxe flower basket since it's ordered by the Countess.
Yeah, it's for the engagement ceremony of the Count's daughter, so it necessarily is much more elegant than the average flower baskets. But Her Excellency seems to want more than elegance.
Does she? So the special order really is special.
I always do my best to deliver every single order, and haven't pondered over them too much, but Her Excellency said that she liked my works because she always found peace of mind on seeing those flowers.
Peace of mind?
Yep. She places one order every month, saying that my flower arrangements are different from those that only value elegance. It feels like bragging when I say it myself. It's embarrassing.
Come on, it's a well-deserved compliment.
You're amazing!
The Countess appreciates your abilities, Roy.
The nobles are usually demanding. It's proof that you know your stuff. Please stop. I'm getting really awkward. Anyway, now that I've got all the materials, I can start working.
Is there anything else I can help with?
I'm good.
That's a pity. I wish I can see how the Countess's flower basket looks.
I'm afraid you may not see the finished product. I plan to finish it this midnight and have it delivered at once, so that the flowers will still be fresh.
Oh, that's a shame.
Still, thank you for your help. A friend of Araya will come to fetch the flower basket and bring me my payment early tomorrow morning. So you can come to get your payment tomorrow.
All right, Roy. I'll get out of your way then. However, you should tell me about the whole thing as promised.
All right. Speak. Ads. So sorry. Oh, thank you so much, Sal.
_gal_Sal gifted a tier 1 subscription to Swamp Pranger Streams.
Oh, wow. Text-to-speech cannot pronounce any, like, usernames whatsoever. But thank you so much, Sal. That's very sweet. Oh, also let me know. I picked the highest pitch voice because I thought it was funny, but if it takes y'all out of it, let me know. I can swap it. There were options. Oh, he has homophobia in his eyes. Yes, he does. All right, that's it. So, goodbye then. All right. What else do we have? I don't need to talk to Arden. Also, my voice has been a little bit blown out since Sunday. It has been recovering. It's definitely doing better than it was before. But it was rough for a while there. So I think I'm going to avoid doing Arden lines unless it's important. Mostly because his voice is hard on me. It might not be audible to everybody, but I have like a little bit of rasp when I'm specifically in certain pitches. It's like right around here. Yeah, there it is. It's, but I can do like my higher range just fine, so I'm trying to stick to that. It's funny, but maybe a tick too loud. Oh, okay, I can turn it down. Let me finish catching this fish and I can do that. That actually is what Meeks sounds like in my mind, so it works. Meeks is the one reading all of your alerts. Okay, Twitch alerts. I'm gonna turn that down a bit. There we go. The next time it happens, let me know if that sound balancing is better or if I need to turn it back up a little too high, a little higher. Yep, just give me a heads up. Woohoo! All right. It's gonna be allergy season soon. It already has been. We've had like crazy cedar pollen going on. Ooh, fancy. Special mountain bream. Meeks can talk, but only for money is amazing too. That's how we recharge her mana. God, that's so funny. I may keep that. You know, another possible thing that I could be doing is gathering more materials for building houses, because we have a lot more than just the library to rebuild. This one's a big fellow. Come on. Come on. Meeks isn't that big of a diva. Only speaks for buckaroos. Oh, this is a rare guy. Okay. I see. A giant pepper tuna. Fishy. Hi, kitty. No, come back. No, come back. Take my fish. Oh my god! What? Kitty has, broken the system. Gosh, I wish I had phasing through space powers. All right. I'll stop by the museum to deliver some fishy. Maybe after this. Let's do special mountain sea breeze. The mountain bream. Have I already turned in all of the pepper tuna that I can? I know it's one of the more common ones. You don't, but you're magic. A canon capitalist, you say? No, I am still bound by the laws of gravity. The way that my magic works is I specifically use propulsion magic when I want to fly. Oh boy. It makes getting out of the atmosphere very hard, but worth it. Donate. Fish! Yep, I'm already done with pepper tuna. Noted. Bye-bye. What do I have in my inventory right now? Nothing important. Okay. So you just eat yourself? Yes, I do! Have you ever seen the calculation about how much light it takes to make somebody float? Oh, I wonder if I can find that. But, you know, if you use enough raw force of light... Sure, I can do that. Give me just a moment. If you use enough raw force of light, light does have propulsive properties and can lift somebody in the air. However, people who are not magical girls, if they were to touch that much light, they like evaporated immediately. It was some old post I found. I'd have to look it up. But there were actual numbers and everything. It was bonkers. I gotta respect it. Okay. There we go. That's the first half. Oh, I'm still visible behind me. Do not look behind the curtain. Don't look behind the curtain. Boop. Hi! I could do this for a while. It's Sarah time. Everyone knows magical girl uniforms are actually like insulating spacesuits. It's true. It's true. Okay. The sheer power of girl. It protects you from so much. Oh boy, I gotta catch up with the recent season of the Pretty Cure season I've been watching, Star Detective. It's my first Pretty Cure. I think it's fun. It's been a good time. Okay. Sorry, hamster! I guess they're technically rats. I don't know. It's the cooties that work like a shield! Very true. Alright, what else do we have here? Okay. Chula's too used to 0G, hence her strength and tech stats. They're so bad. They're so bad. I was genuinely concerned about whether or not I could lift 37 pounds for work. I think I can do it, but oh boy. What a thing to be worried about. Okay, any other... I just know that we're gonna be building more stuff tomorrow, I'm sure, so best if I get as much... Ooh, hold on. Rare. But it's best to get as much building materials as I can. Okay. Bum 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 bum. I love those little pigs, they're so cute. So cute. I still have one tool left to get. I'm kind of wondering what that's gonna be. Oop. Thank you. Very kindly. Well, if you could barely do it now, then after a month your body will grind your strength, but, whoop, even be a bother, we get buff Chula. Oh god, I can't even imagine myself being buff. Like, the image of that is so wrong to me. It feels incorrect, you know? Oh, here. Here's some stuff. Ta-da! A buff Chula, but she's still 1 apple tall! That's just ant. That's how ants work. Ants are tiny and buff. What is it? They can carry like 10 times their body weight or something? Ooh, that's a different color. That one's also rare. Ta-da! Worth my time. Perfect. I'm not really gonna bother using the energy on things that aren't rare right now, mostly because I want to get the building materials more importantly. Or chuff! Chuff! Maybe someday! I had gym teacher at one point in my schooling career who specifically described women who get buff as, like, goddesses. And I was like, yeah, I get it. I love how giggly you are. Thank you very much, Pop Art. It's nice to see you also. I'm having a good day. I want to share the vibes. Everybody deserves to have a nice day. A teacher told you this? Yeah! To be fair, it was like a college teacher. But yes! That was indeed what one of my teachers said. Chula hair drawn like buff arms! Ah, I cannot unsee. You mean Shite Yanyo? Well, that's buff legs. That's different. But but still. I see the vision. I see the vision. How much did I end up gathering? 8. That's like nothing. 8 and 11.
Oh, well. I'll get things eventually.
It's still so early. It's only 8. Why did I come back? There was more stuff I could have done. Oh, well, it's bedtime. It's bedtime now. Giant yoked pigtails. It was me. I drew it. Yep. Ozza did do that. I love that art. Oh, who are you? Who are you? Hello? Oh, I don't know what voice I'm gonna use for you. You're new. Wait a minute. No, I think we have. We've met this character's familiar, haven't we? I think so. Too late, witch! The early bird gets the worm, and the early explorer gets the treasure.
Whatever are you talking about?
Hello, Ellie?
Hello, Rubrum. And this is...
I'm Rex, not this. Sorry, Ellie. You ran over when I came to get you. We're having a party. Can't let you have all the fun, kid. So I've come to see the witch for myself.
Ellie!
What?
It's Ellie! Ellie Blue River!
Oh, all right, Ellie. Hurry up and welcome us then. Aaron is waiting for you, too.
Aaron? Who's that?
Has no one told you? Another person came with me, and that's Aaron.
So you're saying 2 people are replacing Brad?
Oh, wait a minute. This is the librarian. Right. Okay. Oh my god, Beatrice Umineko? You're right. It's the facial expression. It's specifically the facial expression. not the appearance. Rexine who played. Yes, the library can't function without Aaron. Now's not the time for idle chit-chat. Let's go. Let's hold a welcome party first. Oh, my eardrums. Feels as though Rex got the rumbling of a whole train inside him. Oh my god. This is such a cute design, though.
Why are you here too, Arden?
No thanks that redhead over there. He banged on my door at the crack of dawn. We're going to be living in the same village after all. Gotta say hello, right? Hello? Hello? Fans my face. Sorry. Once he gets worked up, not even I can stop him. Pleased to meet all of you. I'm Rex. Edward Rexy's chip. Just call me Rex. New wife? Yeah. I'm gonna become a great explorer someday. Are you an explorer, Rex? Yes, I'm a rising star in the explorer circles. Little kid over there. What was your name again, Rub? Are you interested in exploration? Come and see me anytime. It's Rubrum? We sure have a very lively person here.
Hello, I'm Erin. The locals recommended this place to us. I said there would be 2 people attending. Looks like my letter didn't get here in time. Though this may have come rather suddenly for you. I hope that we'll get along.
Welcome. I'm Anit, the chief of this village. Though I'm a bit surprised by the fact that there are 2 of you. You've come to the right place, Erin. More people are joining our village is something to be happy about. Don't worry. We are all glad to see you. If you encounter any difficulties or have any questions about life here, please let me know. What a great village! I love it already. I'm glad to hear that.
We're not even villagers here. Thank you for welcoming us.
The village is going to be a much more bustling place, that's for sure. More things to do, too.
Oh, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself. I'm a librarian. If you have any books you'd like to read, come to the library. Though I may not be much help.
I was wondering what to do with all those valuable books Brad had collected. I suppose I can hand them off to Erin for safekeeping now.
Yes, I'm researching forgotten languages and ancient tongues. If you would like to know about things to do with linguistics, please come to me.
That was the reminder about that book that we couldn't translate. I think that may be in my storage, though. So I may have to go grab that afterwards. Since they forced us to the town. All right. I'm gonna swap back to my VTuber.
Hello!
There we go. All right, that should be all set up, all in order. Erin is giving big daughter energy. I want to protect her. I get that 5, yes.
Okay.
Here, let's round off the introductions. Since this is a welcome party, let's get things fired up. Everyone, take one of these.
Is this a paper cracker?
Anita Rubrum told me that this was what you use to welcome new returning villagers. Though we're not returners, we hope we can experience the same welcome ceremony too.
Oh! Confetti poppers.
Paper crackers? Paper crackers?
I thought that they were talking about, like, those really, really thin crackers, the ones that feel papery almost in texture. Not confetti poppers. Oh my gosh. Localizers, do your job. I'm so torn if I want to be true to my engagement and marry Diane or run away with Rex now. That's so fair. I think right now Diane still has my heart. Localizers more like locomotives.
This is fun! That was a bit small. It's pretty good. All right then, time for my marvelous flute performance.
That's enough, Rex. It's too early in the morning. Everyone's still probably reeling from all this.
What? I thought we were just getting started! You'll be living in the village from now on. There'll be plenty of chances. I can't believe we've got someone more boisterous than me now. What are all the noises? What time do you think it is? This is exhausting.
Anyway, welcome, Erin. And Rex, of course.
Play nice, everyone. An explorer! A librarian! That's so cool! Thank you for letting us stay.
This is repetitive, but thank you for letting us stay.
All right, now it's time to decide who's next to return. Let's talk with Anit. Who are these new people? Well, the librarian, for one, and then also apparently an explorer that we did not invite, who's just here. Who's just here now? I want to look inside the library. Ooh. This is quite nice, the map. Okay, okay, okay. She left. Oh, I thought this might have been a doorway. What about this side? This is a rather small library. Not gonna lie. Some doofus and a cute library lady. Yeah, library lady. She's so pretty. Oh, look at her.
Ellie, it's been a while. How's everything going? What book are you looking for? I have nothing to sell right now.
Okay, I wasn't sure if... Well, let's get personal stories.
Erin, you've always been a librarian? Not exactly. I was only in charge of study in the mansion.
Mansion?
Yes, the mansion of Istakipper. It has a huge study. It's a large residence, so it needs many people to maintain. And there is a study. It was just that I spent a bit more time there. I dare not call myself a librarian.
It must be a giant house, since it has a room devoted to books.
Yes, because the Instakippers are a relatively prominent family in that region. The former head of Istakipper is also a renowned explorer.
Who is this former head of Istakipper?
Oh, that's Rex's grandfather. Also known as the former head of Istakipper.
Sounds like a dweller of another world.
So, you've discovered your passion for books when working in a study? I don't know how to put it. It may be familiarity instead of passion. Because all that I know and seek are in books.
Erin, I think you're born to be a librarian. You're the perfect librarian of Wisteria.
I'm glad to hear that.
Oh my god, that facial expression! Why was... There you go. I don't know why they got that one. Why Automod grabbed that.
What book are you looking for?
Chit-chat. Alright, do we want to ask about Wisteria, Rex, Pie, or Night? What do you think, chat? That fat kitty wants love? I will give that fat kitty some love very soon. Hero library. Oh no, librarian. I get it. Took me a while to figure out how I should pronounce that out loud, though. I want to know more about Rex. Okay, that's one vote for Rex. What else do we have? Oh, there's another vote. There's a vote for Pie. So that's... Yeah. Oh, right. I missed Incus's original vote for Pie. Oh, okay. So, one for each, of course. I see we have... Oh, okay. So it looks like Rex is the big winner here. Let's go.
Rex brings me lots of stuff. Without him, I wouldn't have seen, heard, and felt them.
This facial expression is so cute. All right, that's it for now. I'll have to go... Where did that cat go? Where did the fat cat go? Fat kitty! Kitty, where are you? Kitty! Kitty! Disappeared. Sad. Oh, no, there you are. Hi. Oh my god, you can hear my voice is not happy right now. That's what I get for choosing a voice like I did for Rex. Okay, I'll probably keep stream shorter today because of the, I'm still in vocal recovery mode. But I did really want to go today. Okay, what do we have? Oh, kitty! Yes! Who is the hot maid? Ellie's new wife? Yeah, absolutely. She's the librarian. But oh my god, she's so pretty. Oh my god, she's so pretty. All right, before I go, let's talk to Roy. All right. Quest, give me my money, please. Roy, have you delivered your special order? Hi, Ellie. Here's your payment.
Wow, thank you, Roy. This is too much. All I did was collect some materials.
No, you deserved this much. It's nothing compared to what the Countess paid me.
Is it? Thank you, then. Speaking of which, Roy, the Countess is actually your patron. That's amazing! You promised to tell me in details, right?
Details? I don't know how detailed it will be, but I'll try.
Yeah, go ahead!
All right. It was soon after I opened my first shop. The Countess was the first to use my service. As there were already many large flower shops in Hylion, my shop chiefly provided small potted plants, good for home decoration.
Sounds like your shop wasn't so big, Roy.
No, but it was in a nice location. The Countess learned about my shop by accident. Her butler apparently bought some potted plants from my shop as gifts, and she found them satisfying. That was how she started to frequent my shop. That's it.
Huh? That's it? I was hoping to hear gossips about the Count's family and their secret conspiracies. For example, a detective story-like adventure where you and the Countess work together to find clues and solve puzzles.
There was nothing like that. Ellie, quit the unrealistic imagination. Roy is just an ordinary flower shop owner.
It won't hurt to be imaginative.
Sorry for letting you down. When in Hylion, I was busy as a bee all the time. But there were also incidents I would remember fondly and be grateful about.
You don't plan to go back, do you? You're needed here in the village, Roy. And we've just become friends.
Don't worry, Ellie. I don't plan to go back. I was just recalling it briefly. Is there anything else you'd like to know?
Nope.
If so, take this. Let Ellie have her whimsy. Ellie's just like me, for real, for real. We're both nosy bitches. we want to know the scandals about other people's lives.
What is it?
You said that you wanted to see the flower basket, Ellie. So I made another one with the same materials. It's a few flowers short, but the overall structure is the same as the Countess's flower basket.
But you paid me just now.
That's payment from the Countess. This is payment from me.
Wow! Can I really have it?
Sure.
Thank you so much, Roy. Now I feel like being a countess myself.
You were a great help. You deserve it.
Roy, just let me know whenever you need help again.
Okay. Thank you, Ellie. All right. Let me get that out of my inventory. Boop. There we go. Wait, the Hamtaro Bridge was Chula? It sure was! Just watched Hamtaro Bridge yesterday for the first time. It was great hearing early Chula VA. That was not early Chula VA work. I was already doing paid work at the time that happened. I was already getting paid gigs. Early Chula VA work would be like, go check out the Cucumber Quest fan dub, the comics that we did on Jello's channel. That was some early stuff. That was like one of my earliest fan dubs. Wait, for real? I remember watching that. Yeah, I was Laura. I was Laura specifically, the human girl who was stupid. Oh my god. The Rex, Diane, Ellie love triangle. You mean the Rex, Diane, Sal love triangle? Let's see. I need to go get that book from my storage, which I don't remember what. Did I store it on my bookshelf? Ooh, hello. Which, behold!
Many curious life forms can be found around the Green Forest. It's so lucky for you to have kept them all to yourself before I came. Still, you can't have discovered everything there is to be discovered. I found them in Wisteria. Ritterings, the creatures you may have never heard of. It's Rex!
What a great way to sign your letters.
It's Rex!
It's Chula! I gotta sign all my emails like that now. Oh, Kaya in like the Pepper era? Yeah. Oh my god, I knew you before I even knew you as a streamer. I'm actually not too surprised. Yeah. I've actually done a lot of stuff from a long time back. Do you remember Danganronpa abridged things? If you did any of the DR fandom stuff. Because I was also in that. I was actually the Chiaki for that, which is really ironic because I'm not the Chiaki for the DR2 streams. I think Lenti's doing a much better job than I did. So, in regards to like the right kind of improv energy, that would be necessary. Dream, you're becoming... Is Chula popping? Oh, is my microphone crackling? I would not be able to tell on my end, so I'll have to... Oh, not for me. Okay. Good to know. It might be your headphones then, Penny. Okay, good. You met everyone in the Jello crew, including Will and Aram, through the Cucumber Quest, correct? I sure did! That is where we started being friends. It's been over a decade now.
I can almost hear his voice as I read the letter. That can be called an ability, can it? But I think I've heard the name Rittering before.
We've just talked about Ralph and you've forgotten already.
Oh, this little guy is living in the woods. One even got me a clover-shaped gift.
Yeah, so Rex wouldn't surprise you.
Okay.
Oh!
A teeny tiny little bit? That's odd. Okay. Book for curse practice. That's not where it is. 13 years ago. Oh my god. That's scary. That's scary. My first tabletop session was with them as well. That is terrifying. That was not what I meant to do. That's fine. This is the one where I was doing mostly the... Yeah, I was mostly doing the main woods, the first area items. Oh, I cannot. Anyway, I did not see the book in here, so where's the book? Is the book here? Oh no! I have the book. It's already in my inventory. That's fine. I feel a little dumb, though. How does Scare Chula remind them of Sands of Time? Oh, boy. I don't remember Sands of Time. I'm so sorry. I have forgotten. But yeah, I want to say that the Cucumber Quest fandom is probably one of the earliest things that I did that is still up and available on YouTube. I did do a lot of like Homestuck fan works, like a lot of Homestuck fan comics, dubs and stuff. But, gosh, was there anything else? I think Homestuck is really where my presence as a voice actor began. I'd auditioned for some fan dub things before then, but like none of them ever finished. So I want to say, maybe like 2011-ish, maybe 2010-ish is when is right around the time that I, started being like a public voice actor. Oh, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. So great. Okay, so I have the stack of books. But I'm not receiving the prompt to show them to Aaron. Gigi! Gigi. My little friend, my little kitty cat. I'll try again.
Stay away. I have a dust allergy.
Because I don't have a quest option here. The shop doesn't do anything. Chit Chat's not going to show anything. Personal stories. I don't know if I want to gift this, because I feel like if I tried to gift this to Aaron, then I wouldn't get it back. And that's a risk. That's a huge risk. Maybe they count it as a gift. I would want to look that up before I did that, because that's so damn risky. I don't want to lose a quest item that way. Wait, as a space magical girl, can't she control space and time? Definitely not. I control bodies in space. Like stars, like black holes, like, well, I guess that's a little bit like space. But no time manipulation for me. Time magical girls are an entirely different beast. Okay. I do need to talk to Anit to get the next thing built. I might need to wait a day or so after the introduction to try to hand those books over. Maybe it'll be like in the morning, like, hey, we should talk to her about this. In stars, no time. Yeah.
Anit, can we contact the next villager now?
Ellie really is enthusiastic. Have you decided who to contact next?
There's still 2 houses left. Well, at times like this,
I just really want to be the carpenter and blacksmith.
No need to rush. You'll get to meet everyone eventually. If it's difficult to decide, take some time.
All right.
When you make the decision, let me know who I should write to.
The remaining are Vinch the painter and Alvin the sundry store owner. Oh, I have to ask them again? What do you mean I have to ask them again? I don't want to. I don't need to. Find Rex and ask him about the mysterious existence he's talking about. I have not seen where he is in town. Oh, right. Oh my god, I hear a cat. So I think... Oh, hey! I have a quest that I can get with her soon, I presume. Maybe tomorrow. That's not gonna help me. Yeah, I've already talked to everybody. I'm not talking to people again. Just let me pick. Yeah. We're getting the painter.
I heard that Vinch is a painter. I'm curious. I never met any good painters before.
All right, I'll give the letter to Aurea again.
I'll ask Kylie to fix the house.
I looked it up and the books are not for librarian? That's wild, because when I got them, I was prompted to try to get the library opened again so that I could get them translated. And also, she said herself she studies ancient languages. Why would it not be for her? That makes no sense. Okay. Kyla, where are you? There you are.
One house repaired.
2 to go.
Miss Witch, you really should take some rest.
But Kyla, you said that wine is best enjoyed after a hard day's work.
You're right about that. Looking at the repaired houses, I feel really proud of myself. My tools are ready. You know what to do, right?
Of course. I'll go prepare the blueprints and the materials.
Oh, I'm impressed, Miss Witch.
Okay. What materials do you need? How much of everything? Okay, I can at least turn that in, but I'm gonna need a lot more of those. And I can dedicate a day or two to clay over time. But I can at least get started. All right, Araya. Rather not for her, it's for someone I don't think we know yet, so I won't say more. Okay, noted. That's very odd. Maybe we have to wait until the old librarian visits, because I know that he decided to not move in, and that's why Aaron is here instead. Or Aaron, I don't know. Yes, I do. Oh, you don't have the
Please help me.
Okay, how much are the... Here we are. So the studio's 400. Do I have enough? I'm a little short. I'm more than a little short. Oops. Ooh, potential for more cute characters. Yeah, we've still got quite a few people to show up. I believe the painter is older, so we might get a furry, because it seems like all the old people are furries. Actually, now that I think about it, Aaron and Rex are the first humans to move into town. That's interesting. What do I not need? I don't need those. I don't need those. And I do want that because it's more rare. I guess I'll throw in one or two. There we go. Ta-da! All right. Please be 50. Yes! Woo! That's exactly what I needed. You're short, you say? As soon as I said that out loud, I knew what people were going to say. I knew I was going to get bullied. Someone's lighting fireworks at this time of year? That's kind of insane. Chula climbing through blades of grass like, how one would travel in a cornfield. I am a little short. 1 inch tall. Help! Please! Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect. Wow, 0% hesitation. I knew it was coming. I know. Sometimes I just say things and don't really think about it. Like, think about how it leaves me open.
I wonder which cat came this time.
It's the mountain bream. Oh, you like mountain bream, I see. Good to know. I think Araya is my favorite character design. That is completely reasonable. It's a good design. I like her. I wish I could be her friend. It seems like only some of the villagers are befriendable. And that's sad. Not even Anit is befriendable. Please don't mean it in a mean way, just for funnies. Yeah, no. I know. I trust you all. Boop. Thank you. Small bait. I absolutely adore these fat little hamsters. They're so cute. They're so cute. They're just little guys, you know? I would share my hamster water bottle with them. They deserve it. There we go. What's next? That's a no on... I don't see any more rocks over here, but there are plenty of branches. And that's still plenty helpful. Oh my god, yes, I need a hamster bottle for the hydrate redeem. I still want to do that. I don't know how to code it. That's something I will need help with. I don't think it would be that intensive for me to do, because I'm pretty sure I would just need like a trigger, and after the trigger goes off, I'd most likely just have to have the image available on my OBS. And a singular image that doesn't move is like no problem to have. It's not going to make my OBS chug or anything. So I'm assuming that it's something I can do with Sammy, specifically. I'd have to figure that out. I could potentially futz with it on my own and see if I get any luck there. Okay, so 8, 10. That's enough stone. I have all of the stone that I need. But I do need branches and mud still.
Let's see. Branches. Branches, please.
Well, hydrate can do. Would put it up on the same pop-up as the redeem notif? No. Basically what it would be is I would have like... Here, I'll just pull this up again. It's sort of like this. I would have a specific file and I'd have it sized perfectly so it shows up like... I'm sorry, my staff is so long. My staff is so long. But I would have it sized that it would appear like this, and then I'd... Since you redeemed a hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate! Yeah, so it would be like that. And I'd just have it appear. It would just boop, pop up on OBS and whenever somebody redeems a hydrate. And I'd have it on a timer, so it's only there for a little while, and then it disappears. But I'd have to figure out how to code that, and I've never been very good at figuring those things out on my own. But, you know, Joy is really, really good at coding, so I could always ask her for help. Wait, is that a rare pig? It is a rare piglet! Boop! Piglet drawn! God, I love those things. They're so cute. Unidentified little fangs. I'm sorry, my staff is so long! Humble brag! Is it? It's taller than I am. Literally what I was thinking. Oh my god. Fine, fine, fine. Yeah, fair. I would want enough time to notice and react before it's gone. Yeah, I'd also need enough time to open my drink and take a sip. I prefer to have covered drinks for this. Mostly just because, like, I am prone to knocking my drinks over. So, it would be nice. Ah, shoot. Oh my god, there's so much. Why did you move this much? Oh god. Ah, help, help. I've lost it. I've lost the trail. No! There you are. Get over here. Come on. There we go. Oh, this is such a great way to farm items. Saves me a lot of trouble on some of the more difficult items, too. Okay. Oh, a Rittering gift? Really? From that? Wild. Ooh, spore clay. The crock water. That's such a pain. I'll take it. All right, and that's about everything for there. Now I just need to get the spore clay, which I can get from going into one of the mushrooms. Ah, yes, slime mugging. It's enrichment. It's enrichment for the slime. They love it. Trust me, I would never tell a lie. There we go. Now I'm imagining an assortment of wizards and witches entering a room with increasingly taller staffs. I can't hold ones that are too big. I'd fall over. They'd be so heavy, I just plunk right over. Okay. I need to be able to get down. Where is a dang ladder? Come on. There we go. Unfortunately, I didn't get a ticket back to the witch's house from that, which I very often do. Here we go. Thank you. They never take me a long time to get the mud when it comes to actually collecting, but they sure do take a hot minute to get between because of the requirement of swimming. Oh, swimming. The old lollipop stick! Lollipop staff and spinny cap. It's scepter-sized. I don't care enough about you, Rittering. I still don't know what you're for. Oh, Whoops, hi! How are you? How have you been? So nice to see you. Thanks so much for the raid. Here, I'm gonna pause real quick so I can give you a proper shout out. Here we go. Shout out. Whoops, real. Okay, I tried. What were you playing? Or what were you up to, even? I know sometimes you do streams that aren't necessarily game. Have a lovely stream. I got a raid and run. It's unfaded time. Ooh, have fun. Good luck. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. It means a lot. I was drawing characters from memory. Ooh, that's a challenge I've always enjoyed doing. That's why I've done 2 of those. Okay, come on. Yeah. Thank you. Meteorite fragments. Yay, yippee. Okay, what else do we have here? I really wish I had a ticket back to the witch's house so I could just teleport back home when it got too late. Alas. Okay. How many is that? I've gotten so many of the glowing spores that I haven't had a whole lot of luck getting the bigger, more important ones. But it's starting to get late, so I think I may have to turn in for the... Oh, thank you so much, Tasty! Welcome to the Catalytes. I hope you enjoy your stay. An absolute pleasure to have you. I may have to turn in for the in-game day in a moment. Gotta race back to the bed before I pass out. Technically, pass out time doesn't seem to start until midnight. But nonetheless, this game looks so cute. It's absolutely adorable. I'm a huge fan. Oh. My favorite thing is specifically the cat subsystem, where you can record and befriend all of the cats in town, the stray cats. I very much enjoy it. But it's kind of like a foraging system. Think like Stardew Valley if all you were doing was foraging. It's great. It brings me so much joy. And for me, that's the main thing that I want out of a video game. Also, you never did my stretches. Oh, shoot! I forgot about the stretches! You're so right! Arms up. Back stretches are always the most important for me because it's what I have the most issues with. Both now and, like, hereditarily. There's so many, like, slipped discs in my, family. Herniated discs and the like. that's always the thing that I kind of have to worry about the most. Not too many problems in our medical history outside of mental illness otherwise. There's a lot of mental illness, and I inherited almost all of it. The only thing that I didn't seem to get is the anxiety. Oh. Which I will take my little wins. I don't want the anxiety. I don't want it. Thank you so much for the stretches. Gosh, though, I enjoy this game. Big fan. A small W, but still a W. Indeed! Can't be a VTuber without mental illness anyway. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking about adding the autism and ADHD tags to my channel. Mostly because it seems like most streamers who do have those usually tag it. So I'm like, might as well. It wouldn't hurt. It's also almost like, I don't want to say expected, but it's extremely common within the streaming profession, so. It's because we're silly, funny, whimsy. Hello! It's my man, he's here! Look at him! True, just use every tag on stream. The Fed is here! The Fed is here!
Oh, Kent!
Hello, Ellie.
Did anything exciting happen?
Yes, I do. Something interesting. The village got a new resident.
Yes, the prickly vines on the other side are also removed. So there will be many more where that came from.
That's great.
Yes, I suppose the village will soon be restored. I still haven't found Lisa.
Are you looking for Lisa?
Yes! White Cat God said Lisa was in Cloud Valley.
That's curious.
I went to the Cloud Valley. There were traces of Lisa, but she wasn't there. Oh, and the prickly vines in the village were indeed caused by Lisa. I found her diary, which recorded how she spliced plants.
Is that so? The White Cat God and Lisa White Garden. Curious. I came today because I have something important to tell you.
What's the matter?
It's about Hylion.
Hylion? Could it be...
Did they find out that I haven't been to Hylion?
It seems so.
Did you snitch on me? Did you snitch on me?
I overheard the witches talking at the witch administration. I heard that Hylion has been in contact with them. They are complaining about no apprentice witch being dispatched there this year, despite serious labor shortage. Witches of the administration are all confused, since they did dispatch the second best performer of this year.
The magna cum laude at the School for Witches. That's me, right?
There was actually only one witch better than her. The School for Witches is doing far worse than before.
Hey!
So sorry.
The witches calmed the complainer down, saying that they would check it out. I believe it won't take much time. They will soon find out about you once they contact the train and ask the crew.
Then what do I do? Will I be captured?
You would probably be sent to Hylion if you don't do something.
Is there any means to avoid that?
Ellie, you're now facing two problems. First, you've come to Wisteria instead of going to Hylion, which isn't so big a problem.
Why? Isn't that the bigger problem?
Because all witches are overly sympathetic. As long as they know how you care about Wisteria and what you've done for this place, you'll be fine.
What about the second question?
Second, there's no Master Witch here. That's the bigger problem. Ellie, you're an apprentice witch. They will think it inappropriate to leave you here alone.
I can handle it on my own.
But the Society of Witches values education. They won't agree.
So, what should we do? I couldn't find Lisa in the Cloud Valley either.
So I brought this.
What's this?
A letter written by Lisa Whitegarden herself. It clearly states why Ellie Blue River should stay here instead of going to Hylion. And with Lisa Whitegarden's signature.
Did you find Lisa, Kent?
No, I did.
Oh my god! This bitch is committing forgery. Huh? Then what's this letter?
This is a letter I wrote for Lisa Whitegarden.
For?
Because I believe that if Lisa Whitegarden had spent time with you, she would have written such a letter.
Man, this guy is so suspicious. I love him so much. I love him so much. He is so clearly lying to me. He is so clearly lying to me. He probably killed Lisa. I would not be surprised. This would not surprise me.
Isn't this forgery?
I would call it ghostwriting. Ever since I entered human society, I've often written documents or signed on behalf of others. It only takes one glance at a document or a signature for me to copy it. And Lisa wrote many letters to translate books, so I...
Why are you coughing? Buddy, do you need, are you sick? Do you have COVID?
Sounds a bit risky.
But also very interesting.
It's my first time forging official letters.
Indeed, it's a novel experience. Not bad for Miss Aria's daughter.
Hey, Kent. How do you know my mom?
I've received much help from your mother, Miss Aria.
I'm really curious about what happened.
I'll tell you next time we have the chance. By the way, how's the translation of those books?
Ah, here we go. Here we go. He's the one who's going to remind me to take it to the librarian.
What books?
The books that Lisa handed to the Society of Witches for translation, but were returned because they couldn't manage.
Oh! Those books! I forgot because I was overwhelmed by village affairs.
Erin said she was studying languages. Let's show them to her.
So there's someone you can go to right among the new residents. So, before this matter gets out of hand, I'll go deliver this letter. Oh, I almost forgot about this.
Yay, candy! Thank you for the candy.
It might be the last candy. Is he dying?
Is my boy dying?
Okay, goodbye.
Let's meet again when the next villager comes.
People who forge official letters usually aren't good folks.
But this is for a good cause, and it's okay. And it's also quite fun.
But what he said today was a bit cryptic.
Cryptic?
It might be the last candy.
Yeah?
If things go smoothly, why would it be the last candy?
Indeed, we can't rule out the possibility of things going wrong.
Maybe he's waiting for an opportunity. Like now, a decisive opportunity. Of course, I'm just offering one possibility. After all, he looks quite cunning, and you're too trusting.
All right. Let's quietly follow him.
What?
He never seems to go straight back. Let's follow him and see. See if he really has bad intentions.
He might need to buy more, Virgil. True, he just gotta go shopping. He's gotta go shopping for more candy. Oh my god. He's a bit too evil for my personal taste. So far, he hasn't really done anything wrong, is the thing. Well, he's done things wrong, but he hasn't done anything unforgivable. So, I'm like, He's just suspicious. He's just suspicious.
He hasn't gone yet. What are you doing over there?
Is it the time already?
What? It seems that he's come again.
What? Yikes! I should hide! Huh? Why is he back?
It's suspicious. Shh.
Good. Here. Do this here. I apparently need to do the preparation at midnight the next time. And I shall call a certain someone, too. She's good at this. This way I can finally... Ellie, the next time, I can't wait to see you, Miss Ellie.
He's a Fed. That is unforgivable. True. True. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I have the sniffles.
Okay, sniffles dealt with.
I am narrating my evil plans out loud. I sure hope no one is around and eavesdropping.
Ah! Virgil, you saw that? I knew that guy was up to something bad.
You're way too gullible.
He said he would start preparing at midnight the next time. And he would find an expert for help. What is he going to do to me?
It's okay. At least you found out in time.
Yep, I'll expose him the next time we meet.
Right, since Kent always comes on the fixed day.
The day after a villager moves back. I need to get ready for that day.
Until then, focus on your original tasks.
Yeah, that's right. That guy will only come if a villager returns.
You're not referring to him by his name anymore.
Restore the village first, so that the villagers can come back. Wait, she said she has something to hand to the librarian when the library is restored. Oh yeah, it's Lisa's stack of books. Now that she has come to my mind, let's take Lisa's stack of books to Erin at once.
Next episode, Ellie buys a gun. Oh my god. Oh boy. I'm curious. Honestly, I'm hoping it's like one of those like fucking rope traps where it's like the big rope net that you hide under leaves and somebody steps in and then they go upwards. they launch upwards in the tree like a silly Goofy. You know what I mean? The localization made that sound like To Catch a Predator bad. They definitely could have phrased that differently. I'm sure it's not actually that of that nature. I'm like certain. This game is way too lighthearted for it to be something like that. I hope it's the box trap. Yeah, with like a little cheese under it. And you pull the stick and then like boink. Yeah, with a piece of candy as bait. Yeah, but I really don't think it's that serious. I really don't think it's that serious. This game does not seem like the kind of game to go there. It's way too like cozy.
Hello, Erin.
Oh, hello, Ellie. What's up?
Actually, could you do me a favor?
Me? What is it?
Erin, you study languages, don't you? Please tell me what these books are about.
Well, I'd need to have a closer look before I can tell you. It will take some time. Would you like to come into the library?
There are many precious books here. You can read when you're waiting.
I love this expression so much. Hold on. Let me move my model so you can see. Or, repose myself. Look at this. It's so cute. She's so cute. My god. No, it's gotta be a raccoon trap, and he puts a kitty in the middle to lure Ellie. She would fall for, like, the kitty, the kitty as bait. She likes kitty. Oh my god, her hair is a big braid. It is! It's adorable! I love that. That's part of why I was like, oh, fans my face, is I love the braid hairstyle.
Oh my, that's indeed a lot of books.
Is that all you've got to say when faced with a sea of books?
Oh, well, could there be a hidden door or something among the bookshelves?
Okay, now I know that books don't interest you.
Ellie? Hello? Do you have a minute?
Here, I'm gonna give you a better view of the big braid. It's cute!
Firstly, as for the language the books are written in, it went extinct a long time ago. It's very old, even for an ancient language, so it cannot be interpreted at all. I can try if you aren't in a hurry, but it will take a couple of years at least.
A couple of years?!
But thanks to the pieces of paper between the pages, I somewhat figured out their themes. All of the pieces share the same handwriting.
They're probably notes left by someone who tried to interpret the books. The first book is Facts and Misunderstandings About Prickly Vines. Why should they write in a dead language if it's just books on plants? I don't get it. The second book is called When Life Meets Life. It's a curious title, so I browsed a few pages. It's probably about how to combine plants. Besides plants, there seems to be something else, but I can't understand a word. What a pity. Lisa's made a combined prickly vine, right?
Maybe there's more to it.
And the last book, it's a bit weird. The title is The Simplest Immortality. Ellie, I want to ask you a question first. Why do you want to learn about these books? The notes in the books, did you write them?
My goodness, no, it wasn't me.
It's a long story, but to put it simply,
Ellie is the type of person to explain like top secret information immediately. Like to someone she just met. With no questions that I asked whatsoever. Also, if you ever get the chance to learn Latin, do it. It's such a fun language. I really wanted... When I was in high school, obviously we were required to take language courses, as with my community college. My sadness is that, I really wished that there were 3 languages that I was really interested in learning. And those were, I really wanted to learn either ASL, sign language, American Sign Language, Japanese, or Latin. And I thought, any one of those 3 would have been really fun for me, and I would have kept up with learning them for different reasons, you know? None of my schools offered that. My high school offered Spanish and French and nothing else. My community college, Spanish and French and nothing else. I just, why can't I take the stuff I want to learn?
So, there used to be a witch named Lisa here in Wisteria. She suddenly went missing, and giant prickly vines appeared in the village at the same time. And these books are what that witch was studying.
Yes, and I'm looking for Lisa.
I see. If so, I'll go on with my explanation. The Simplest Immortality. It's a book about forming a contract with an evil god and offering a sacrifice in exchange for
Immortality. Okay. Was she gonna sacrifice the whole village? Buddy?
Use a life form summoned by the evil god and offer a scapegoat. According to what we currently know about the books, this witch named Lisa attempted to sacrifice the village in exchange for immortality?
That's probably not the case.
According to the villagers I asked, Lisa was quite helpful. She wouldn't have been like that if she was planning to sacrifice the village. In addition, Lisa didn't summon the prickly vines. She created them herself. She must have her reasons. I'm not sure about that.
What do you mean?
Sorry, I'm just... Because witches usually do absurd things. There are many eccentric witches, but we're all taught to help others. So, I don't think Lisa did
Horrible things like that on purpose.
Yeah, we shouldn't jump to such a conclusion. I wasn't a great help, but please drop by whenever you need me.
You already saved the day, Erin.
Thank you.
Oh boy. My high school had Latin classes, but the teacher was awful, so I took Spanish instead. But then the literal year after that, the bad teacher got fired and I was already stuck on Spanish. I'm so sorry. That's so rough. We had Latin throughout middle school. Man, what middle schools were you going to that you had language classes? My middle schools, the only thing we had for electives were we had band, we had orchestra, and we had choir. And that was it. Those were our only options. That's it.
What did Lisa want to do? I want to meet her so much if she's still alive.
There are things in the world that you'd better not know.
What's that supposed to mean? Aren't well-hidden truths more worth revealing?
normally know.
Anyway, we've got some new clues, right? Although the situation isn't hopeful yet, at least we know that there are traces of Lisa left around the village. There must be something nearby. My instinct is saying it. Which means we've got more work to do besides restoring the village.
That's true, but you're simply doing it because you think it fun, no?
Yeah, why not? Let's do what we can for now.
Wait, that isn't a normal thing? Absolutely not. The school districts I was in were not well funded. They were so horribly funded. We got like nothing. We even had like an art class for exactly half a year that I was attending my middle school, and then they got rid of it because they didn't want to spend money on art supplies. My poor school district. My poor school district. These are both errands. Not worth it. Alright, so I'm gonna turn in the stuff to Kyla. I think my current plan is I'm going to get the supplies all turned in for the next building. And then I'll probably call it there. Which means I just have to get a little bit more mud. I transferred out of the private school I went to. Asbestos school? I'm glad they transferred you out of there. Yeah, bad funding cause No Child Left Behind cut funding for schools with bad scores. My school wasn't even that bad. Like, we had like fine grades. I'm pretty sure it was like a B school. But I do know that No Child Left Behind was nothing but like a bane to the school system. It just made public schooling worse significantly in every way possible. There we go. So I just need a few more pieces of mud. No, the private school was fine. The public school I transferred into was the one that had asbestos.
Oh, that's so rough.
That's so rough. I'm glad they transferred you out. I'm just glad that they transferred you out because oh my god. I've talked about this very briefly, but they used to use asbestos in the old rockets, the Apollo rockets. I believe, and among other contracting things. My grandfather, who worked on the rockets and other kind of construction work, he actually died early specifically because of asbestos poisoning. So I am fully aware of how horrible that is for people's healths. That is like the rest of your life you're gonna have heart issues forever. It's awful. They really did use it everywhere. Yeah. Just like lead. I feel like they phased out lead a little more. At least more in recent times, specifically because there was some bill that Trump put into place that specifically brought asbestos back. I think for certain projects. Anyway, I hate the current administration. I will be very vocal about this. I don't care. I don't care. They just put lead in gamer shops now? Gamer shops? Really? Are you sure? I know about vapes. Well, dang. I guess the more you know. I know some old, like, dishware used to have it. Lead paint in it, specifically. But you don't really see that nowadays. Oh, G Fuel had tons of lead. I'll have to look into that. There was a huge scandal. Ah, I see. Damn. I don't know. I just hadn't heard about it at all. Wild.
How do you even do that? Like, there's no way you can do that on accident, though. That has to be a very intentional thing. Okay, up we go. Uranium glass is another fun one. I've actually seen those in person. There was like this vintage furniture and strange items resale store I went to. And there was a whole case of them. And I took a picture. Of them. But they had the ones that glow green. Crazy. I hear that, like, you can actually, like, the amount of uranium in them is so low that you can have them, like, in your house and it's mostly fine. At least that's what I've heard. I wouldn't drink or eat off of them, though. But they're very interesting. They're very interesting little beasties. Mostly, yeah. Okay. Let's turn the rest of this in. There we go!
You've gathered everything already? That was fast. All right, I'll start working on it tomorrow.
So, that was my planned stopping point for the day, just because my voice still needs some time to recover. If I go any further, it's gonna be a problem. Chula eats the radioactive dishes and grows 2 inches. Imagine! Good lord. Okay, so, yes. I am going to go ahead and do a raid now, and we'll call it here. Gonna rest my voice for the rest of the day. And I'll see how well I'm doing in the morning, and I'll probably determine how long my Neopet stream is gonna be based on that. Okay. Who is live? Who. Oh, Toffee's up. Let's go with Toffee. Thank you all for stopping by. It's been an absolute delight to have you all today. Don't forget to Wahoo raid and take care. Have a wonderful night and a lovely dinner once you get around to it. So long. I'll see you tomorrow.